You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
And we are kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop coverage. Nothing but headlines, weather, and traffic.
Here's what's happening in your community this morning. Today, the family of a man killed in Atlanta after an encounter with police is expected to announce a lawsuit. What we found out ahead of that announcement.
Someone as young as 18 can buy hemp and other products like Delta 8 in the state right now, but why one lawmaker says that needs to change.
Well, it no longer feels like the single digits out there, but we still have some teens and some 20s. You need to grab your coat, folks. We're warming up a little bit this afternoon, then more cold air on the way.
It is 6:48 right now. Fire investigators are working to figure out what caused a fire at a large home in Sandy Springs overnight. Happened on Hertz Ferry Road Northwest. When crews got there, there was fire coming from the roof in the back of the house. We're told people were inside when that fire started, but everybody got out okay. Hours from now, the family of a man who died after an encounter with Atlanta police is expected to announce a lawsuit.
Johnny Holman Sr. died after being tased during a traffic stop back in August. Jerry Carnes is live for us this morning. Jerry, who could be named in this lawsuit?
Good morning. The death of Johnny Holman led to the firing of an Atlanta police officer, but the family of the Holman wants more. The confrontation between the church deacon and Atlanta police officer Kieran Kimbrough was captured on police body cam. This was last August. Holman objected when the officer tried to issue him a ticket after a minor wreck. When Holman refused to sign the ticket, the officer tased Holman. As that officer tried to make an arrest, Holman later died. Later today, attorneys for the family plan to announce a lawsuit against the city of Atlanta and the police officer. They say they are prepared to spend years litigating in federal court. They have scheduled a news conference to go into detail about this new lawsuit later today. Back to you.
Jerry, thanks a lot. Right now, officials are investigating a fire at a 20-story high-rise in downtown Atlanta. It happened at the Landmark condominium complex on Piedmont Avenue. This building is mostly rented out through Airbnb. There are also rental offices on the first floor, and that's where fire investigators say the fire started last night. Fortunately, no residential units were seriously damaged. We talked to firefighters on the ground last night who tell us it could have been a lot worse. Thankfully, they say a truck happened to be in the right place at the right time.
This is exactly what it was. You know, they just happened to be riding down the street and rode up on it and requested help.
Atlanta Fire Rescue says they treated 7 people for breathing in too much smoke.
Right now, the city of Atlanta is looking to upgrade a fire station and create more housing. The hope is to renovate Fire Station 15 in Midtown and then build apartments on top. The Atlanta Urban Development Corporation issued a request for qualifications to find a developer for that project. Now, the request is open until March 4th. And that was a look at your top headlines.
All right, another cold start to the day, Chesley.
That's absolutely right. We got teens up here to the far north. As you can see, this is not wind chills. These are actual air temperatures. 19 in Duluth, 17 over toward Carrollton, 19 Peachtree City. The warm spot would be Atlanta right now, 26. Yeah, cold enough that you need your coat to start off this morning. In fact, you're going to hold on to it all day long. The winter gear is needed. 48 degrees. We are afternoon high temperature. Going to call it cool. It's not as cold as it was yesterday where we had highs only in the 30s. And our winds have begun to back off a little bit as well. Looking at a southerly breeze this afternoon, about 7 miles per hour or less, thanks to an area of high pressure that's scooting over toward the east. It's dominating in the southeast right now and keeping us nice and dry, at least for now. But we got another system back off to the west, quick mover too. It's going to make its way over toward us and bring in the threat for some rain later on tonight. I'm thinking after the sun sets, 9, 10 o'clock is when we'll start to see some of those showers develop in our area. Even up to the higher elevations of the North Georgia mountains, we could see a little bit of mixing taking place in there, a little freezing rain mixing in with some of the rain. Places like Fanning, Gilmer County, Lumpkin and White counties, Union Towns County, and over toward Rabun County is where you'll find that. 7 p.m. tonight, this weather advisory kicks in. It will last until 7 a.m. on Friday. Could make travel a little bit difficult with some slick spots. Not widespread, but some slick spots certainly possible. Forecast track model shows the sunshine that we start off with for this morning. We'll hold on to it at least through early afternoon. After 1, 2 o'clock is when we'll start to see those clouds begin to fill into the forecast area. Mostly cloudy skies by 5. Again, that rain not coming until we get closer to the 9 o'clock hour. Isolated showers around at best. Not everyone gets wet, 30 to 40% chance for those showers to be around. There you see the mixing taking place up to our far north. That rain should be either way by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. In fact, over toward the east of us by 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, we'll have the clouds around. We'll hold on to those clouds at least through about 5 or 6 before those clouds start to break down. Colder air making its way in here behind a front that pushes through. You see, even up here to the higher up to the North Georgia mountains, you're looking at a little bit of snow flying around, right? Flurries pretty possible, especially when you get that cold air trying to squeeze the precipitation out of those clouds. Certainly possible up there. We'll be looking at the sunshine breaking out on Friday, but temperatures will be going down. I think we'll hit an early high in the low 40s before those temperatures fall off, and I mean fall off. We're looking at 16 for the start temperature on Saturday, only up to 31 for the afternoon high, despite the fact that we'll have mostly sunny skies. 17-degree start on Sunday morning, 41 for your high temperature. Start to rebound a little bit as we head into the work week next week. Monday, 48. We'll be at 55 degrees by Tuesday with clouds increasing. Slight chance for a shower, a little better chance on Wednesday as our temperatures get back up to 60. For an afternoon high temperature. We'll give it a 40% chance for some scattered showers to be around.
I am Liza Lucas, continuing your 11 minutes of nonstop news with some updates from the state capitol and a push to change the legal age for buying consumable hemp products. Now, right now, the current age to purchase hemp and other cannabis derivatives is 18, but a new bill would increase the legal age to 21, matching the age requirement to buy tobacco products and alcohol. Now, State Senator Randy Robertson is among those backing the bill and hopes the move would also protect kids.
The studies are showing, not only in Georgia but throughout the country, that the emergency room visits are up because of the use of these products. That these products that are being used in vapes are causing serious concerns within our schools.
Now, on the other side, the ACLU tells 11 Alive there is concern that this bill would criminalize the use of products that are unregulated and are being purchased legally. Right now, the bill is in committee. We will keep you posted if it moves forward. Aisha.
Liza, thank you. New this morning, we are kicking the year off with a steady unemployment rate. Just hours ago, Labor Commissioner Bruce Thompson revealed we ended Georgia and has a 3.4% unemployment rate. It has been the same for the last 4 months and is currently slightly lower than the national average. We will take it. Thompson says over 5.1 million Georgians are employed and that we could have another year of all-time highs.
Good morning to our friends on the south side. You're taking a look live at I-75. For those of you who use express lanes on your drive this morning, you can now use your Peach Pass in more places. The program's expanding to 10 states. It's now operational in 18 states altogether. The latest states include Florida, North Carolina, and Kentucky. The expansion is part of the partnership with Easy Pass, an electronic toll collection program.
A retired Gwinnett County chef has not given up on his mission to feed the community. Hank Reed is a 35-year veteran in the food and beverage industry. Chef Hank was able to get a food truck, and with community support, he started feeding people all around Gwinnett County. He recently purchased these trailers from Gwinnett County schools, which he says will allow him to feed even more people. They're being turned into modular production kitchens and will offer a meal for free for anyone who shows up.
Well, by noon today, we'll be looking at temperatures into the 40s, so well above the freezing mark by then. We'll have the sunshine in abundance by then, but clouds will be on the increase. By the time we get to 3 o'clock, partly sunny skies. Still cold out there, but not as cold, I should say. 48 will be your afternoon high temperature. By 6 o'clock, we'll drop back down to 45 degrees. We'll have mostly cloudy skies as more of those clouds build in. Rain comes to us after about 9, 10 o'clock tonight.
Hey, don't forget, you can always watch 11 Alive Morning News on 11 Alive Plus on your schedule. Download it to your Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
I see you over there, Usher, sliding onto the front cover of Vogue. In this issue, he talks about his upcoming album and the big Super Bowl halftime performance, saying there will be killer choreography and, of course, skating and even some special guests. Atlanta's own Usher says he wants to make those memorable 13 minutes all about R&B. That was a listen to Jonesboro High School's majestic marching Cardinals making a feature in the new Apple Music halftime commercial for Super Bowl 58. He's keeping it so Atlanta. Looking forward to it.
Should be a good show.
Yeah.
I hope it. I didn't get a chance to see him in Vegas, so I want to see him on the Super Bowl.
For free.
Free ticket. Have a great day, everybody.